and welcome to Drafting with Jamie Rigotti for SeemsGoodMagic.com. We're doing the huge today, which is Hour of Devastation, M1 Count, Intermediate, Swiss Draft League. Alright, so I'm sort of down on Overcome these days. It's not as good as I thought it was. It's still a good card, but I'm not like, oh my god, snap that Overcome like in the past. I like Pingcaster, I like the Pinger. I think everything else is just like lower power level. Like this is great, but I think you sort of want to build around it, right? Like it's really truly shines in green white. I mean, you can get some work done in other colors for sure, but I don't know. You want to have a lot of creatures, right? Because you want to just like win with this, like when you play it. Let's take the Paincaster. I don't think anything else is on the same power level. That's like a pretty garbo pack. Oh, okay. So, there's two gold cards, right? And they're both beautiful. I'm thinking about just taking the Entity, right? Because let's look at what else is in this pack. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. We could take a Devastator, but we can get those later. We could totally get those later. We're not missing out on anything by not taking this here. The power level is it just drops. Like Devastator's okay. It's pretty dang good. I like Naga as a 3-drop, but it's nothing exciting. Hippo's pretty good. I do like to have like a couple of them. The Trample with the big booty and the big body he's a real deal. He's the deal. That is real. That is the Hippo. But I'm just going to take this Entity. Entity's fun. We're not really missing out on anything by taking that there. Jeez. I've seen this card twice lately. I haven't taken it because I've played against it and I still beat it with my army of 1/1. So I'm like, I don't know. It's just so expensive. It's interesting. So here, like, God, these packs are so terrible. Like, this is why I hate leagues. Because now, like, we're going to go and play against somebody whose packs were awesome. And we're just going to feel the hurt. The world of hurt. I'm going to take the wall here. Cunning Survivor is, like, I don't know. People have done, like, some crazy things with this card lately, but I don't feel like we get to take it super high. I don't really like Titan. There's nothing that makes me want to move into a different color. White Desert's pretty good, but I mean, I don't know. Just stick with the plan and try to be red-blue spells if we can do it. Here we go. This is a prime piece for this deck, so I'm gonna take it. The Desert is also maybe a choice. Like, they're always good to take, but Eternal is the pillar of this deck that we're trying to build, so I have to take it. Hopefully we'll wheel something. We can wheel Strategic Planning and be pretty happy about it. Kindled Fury would be pretty happy about it. I would even be happy with the Devastator. A Desert would be thrilling, but that's never going to make it all the way back around. So we'll see what comes back to us. Wow, Hope Tender. Okay, so that might be the signal that green is open, but here's Unsummon, which I'm probably just going to take. Stripe Riverwinder's pretty good too, but Unsummon is also like a really crucial part of this deck because, you know, like we want to come out as aggressively as possible and just hard and fast, boom, you're dead. Yeah, and Unsummon sort of helps with that. Ooh, Consign. Ooh. We don't have any deserts yet, so I'm not really inclined to take the Ceradon here. I think I just want Consign. It's nice for blue-red spells. It is a blue spell. So let's take that. Reed is not... I think it's definitely playable, but it's definitely not on my radar of high priority cards. Seer's okay as well. You can do some fun stuff with this card with Fraying Sandy and all that biz, but let's just take Consign. Call it a day. Unsummon number 2, yes. Now listen, are there any signals in this pack? No, not really. Not really. There's a lot of white cards, but they're kind of garbage. I mean, they're not like exciting white cards, right? And then Guinea's defeats a cyborg card, so not like, whoa, white's open. There's just a lot of white in this pack. Screechers, no signal. Wretched Camels, no signal. I'm gonna take the Unsummon though. Be happy about it. Okay, so now we have 3 bounce effects. I'm gonna sneeze that. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Excuse me. Let's see. Let's take the Riverwinder here. Proven Combatant is nice, actually, too, because you play it early. If you're lucky, it trades for your next one, and then you can bring it back later. But River Sidewinder is kind of where it's at. It's a nice big fatty for our top end. Big fatty number 2. I definitely don't want Dunes of Dead. Dunes of Dead is not for us here. Abomination's like garbage. Yeah, I don't think we want... Well, we do want a Kindled Fury, actually. Kindled Fury is pretty good with our Eternal and our Spells Matter deck, but I think we can get these late, so I'm just going to take another fatty. All right, Seer of the Last Tomorrow versus Traveler's Amulet. The Amulet triggers the Eternal, and it lets us possibly splash... Well, it lets us splash for the Oblivion, but maybe we want to splash something else. I don't think we want the Seer. And once again, there's nothing that just brings me into a second color. Like, maybe Hippo's a semi-signal, but not really. It's fine. Kindled Fury versus Proven Combatant. Let's take the Fury here. We are looking for spells. It's a nice, cheap spell. Whoa, we got the desert back. That's insane. Jeez. All right, I mean, yeah, we're going to take the desert here and be, like, freaking amazed that made it that far. But that's a nice sign that, you know, I don't think anybody's really in blue. I mean, desert should not be going that late. That's incredible. I mean, I don't think we're going to play Seer, but you never know. We might. I'm not going to pass a blue card. Random up Hydra. I always say random up Ramnap. However the flip you say it. Random up. That's a great card. Is it splashable? Maybe. We're also not committed to red yet. Like, we're really not. So I could take that, spec on it, possibly splash it. Because, like, what are we missing out on here? Moloch is pretty good. But we could find a happy home in green-blue. Like, we really could. So I think I'm going to spec on that. It's a good card. It's very good. It's very good. Now, we need more deserts to make it great. Actually, we kind of need a lot of deserts to make it great. Maybe we should just take the Moloch. I'm kind of happy in our shell. I mean, for this to truly be good, you want to have a desert in play and one in the yard. So it's a 5/5, right? Because like a 4/4 Vigilance Reach Trample is, you know, pretty good, but we only have one desert. Let's take the Moloch. Oh wait, we're blue. I was like, oh, this is sad. No, this is a little sad because Magmaroth is here and we're trying to do this. But I haven't played Nimble yet. What does it even do? Let's figure it out. When you cycle it, counter target activated or triggered ability you don't control. Interesting. That's interesting. It is a 3/1 flash flyer, which is nice. And you can cycle it. Well, you can cycle it for 3. That's an interesting card. Are we supposed to take that over Magmaroth? I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. There's also a blue desert that we should like be talking about maybe a little bit, but because we do have one wall. But I don't think we have to worry about it that much. I'm gonna take this guy. It's probably Magmaroth because I think that this is what we're supposed to be doing. But I want to play this. This seems like a good card. Oh, man. Jeez, there's so much that I want in this pack. Magmaroth number 2. We have a shot at here, which is nice. But I gotta take the open fire. Open fires are important, so I'm gonna take it. Hopefully we will one of those deserts. So blue is open. Oh, baby. Whoa, the art is like really messed up. Okay. I'm gonna take our returner. Card's great. Yeah, the card's real good. Chandra's Defeat would be lovely for the sideboard. That card is amazing. When you're playing red, you're just like, oh, yeah, 1 mana, 5 damage, bye. So good, but Our Return is a fun card. Although, do we even want this? I want to be more aggressive than we are. We're not actually that aggressive right now. We're just like blue-red spells tempo-ish. So we'll take that. I don't know. That might end up getting cut at some point. I don't really want 3 Riverwinders, but I also don't want Is refuse to cooperate, like even a card. Deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Huh. I've never played this card. Is that a good card? I'm not sure. But I don't really want a third Riverwinder. So I'm gonna take this. I don't really think it's playable, but we'll figure it out. Ooh, Riddle form is exactly what we want. Yeah. That's like perfect. Okay, so blue red spells is open, so that's nice. Hopefully we wheel. This deck actually might want to read Stalker. Ooh, wow. So Scrapper is lovely, but I gotta take the second Eternal. Eternal is just yum 2-drop, just yum. But I'm sad that we have to make this choice, but we do. Oh, 3 Eternals. Yeah, okay, I'm in. But you know what? I would have liked a Blur Blades just fine, but I'll take the Eternal here. That's great. X1 Hate is gonna ruin us, so that's like a thing. But whatever, like, no fear. We could take a second Desert for the wall. I don't love Survivor's Encampment. Countervailing Winds is probably fine. That's probably fine. But I mean, we have a wall, so this Desert isn't bad, and it would help us splash something. It helps us cast Oblivion. I'm gonna take the Encampment, actually. Okay, cool. So we do want cheap spells for, you know, our business up in here, but Countervailing Winds would be nice to have one of. I'll take the Winds. Combatant is just fine. Wall. Hey-o, you're late. I did not expect a second wall at this point, but I will take it. This is all, like, not playable, right? So I'll just take an uncommon. Ooh. If we end up with any cycling business, that's nice, you know. We'll find out. Okay. If we get a Drakehaven, we can totally make this a different deck. Oh, no Drakehaven, no! All right, this is my pet card. I just take a moment and just look how cute this is. Oh my god, he's so cute. But for this pack, I want to take the Cartouche of Knowledge. Illumination is quite good too, but this is just like, hey, give something flying, like on a Spellweaver Eternal, is yummy. And triggers our Riddle form. It's just cheap. It's cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. I'm gonna take it. I hope we get the Illumination back. It's possible. It seems like blue is super open, so like I'm not... Oh my gosh, the art is so weird right now, but that is a Drakehaven. Boys and girls, that is a Drakehaven. How many cyclers we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could put the Without Weaknesses in. 5, 6. Oh Lord. Whenever you cycle or discard. I want to take the Drakehaven, but I don't know if that's actually what we're supposed to do. Like, we could take a Cartouche and be, like, real happy about it. Because we have, like, 4, 5, 6, 7 cyclers. I don't know. I think I just want to take the Cartouche. Is that insane? We have 3 Spellweaver Eternals. It's a cheap spell. Give something flying. I think it's yummy. I don't know. Oh, here's a serpent. Oh, the universe is gonna punish us. It's gonna punish us. But no. Pathmaker Initiate's great. I think we just want to be, like, aggressive. I think this is great. Oh, Seeker of Insight. Dang. That goes so well with the Drakehaven. Okay, wait. So if we want to be aggressive, the Pathmaker Initiate gets the Spellweavers through, right? And then we could, like, I don't know, trigger Prowess after they're going. Get in for 3, unblockable, seems good. It also has Afflict, so I'm not really super concerned about that. Maybe we wheel that. I think we can wheel Seeker though too. I think blue's more open. Let's take this. I think we'll wheel the Seeker. We might actually wheel Drakehaven because nobody really wants it these days. Like, it's very hard to get a cycling deck for that. You know, because, like, you can't put all your eggs into that, like, card basket, because how do you know you're gonna get one? Oh my god, we're getting so punished by not taking it. But I think this is like more of an aggro deck at this point, like, honestly. Entangler's pretty good, but I think I'm going to take the Essence Scatter, with our Riddle form. Wait, that doesn't help. No, it doesn't help. Never mind. That doesn't work like that. Never mind. I mean, it's just still a good card. I think I just want the Entangler. Is that insane? I don't know. No, I could take the Ceradon and... Oh, man. Wow, Commits a Memory and Labyrinth Guardian? Stop it. We totally could have just built the Drakehaven deck. Might be I lost an opportunity, but hey, look at this curve. I mean, I think we just like go aggro on their ES. Let's take Commit to Memory, I think. But oh god, this is such a good 2-drop. Oh my gosh, because I don't think we're playing walls, right? They're just not really what this deck wants to do. So Guardian versus Commit. We already have 2 unsummons and... Is that it? I thought we had another bounce. Oh, yeah, Consign. I don't know, Commit's really good. Wow. Somebody, if they take that Drakehaven and they're in blue black, oh, that's gonna be yummy for damn. Seeker of Insight. We have a lot of non-creature spells, so that seems good. Cartouche of Knowledge number 3. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. Cryptic Serpent. Yes. Yes. Let's just go with yes. That seems great. Okay. This is coming together, I have to say. Winds of Rebuke. We already have 3 bounce effects, so I'd rather have the card draw. Essence Scatter is good. It's good. It's good. Now, it doesn't trigger a Riddle form when we want it to. You know, because they're going to do it second main, generally. So, like, I mean, then we have a 3/3 that's doing nothing. So, meh. I do like it. I think it's still a strong card, but we actually just might want the Rebuke. I don't know. I'm going to take this card, I guess. Okay. Open into Water can be a finisher. It's not a bad card, but I think I just want a River Serpent here. We could also take a Winds of Rebuke. I don't know. I'm going to take the shiny card, but Winds of Rebuke could have been more correct. I'm not sure. I don't think we're playing 2 Essence Scatters. So I'm sorry I didn't build the Drakehaven deck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know what? I think I'm like pretty cool with what happened here. I like this build a lot. So we're going to cut some of the River Winders. Probably 2. Let's see. We have to make a lot of cuts. So good. Good. All right. At least 2 of these. Possibly more. Like, we're definitely keeping that in because it's going to be cheaper, right? You know what? I just don't think we play the top end stuff. I think we want to be more aggressive. Although that's really cutting down on our creatures. Uh-oh. What did I do? 12, but we have the Riddle form, which is like a creature, right? This is a creature, so that's like 13 to 14. We kind of need to get a creature to do it, but we'll get there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's cut the Amulet. We don't need things to trigger the Eternals and the Riddle form. Let's cut... I think it probably is Scatter and Countervailing. 24. Let's see. I think I can put in 3 cartouches with 12 creatures is a little meh. A little meh. So let's actually put in... River Winders with cartouches on them seem kind of spicy, so I think maybe we just put in 2 of those and actually, but that just makes us not aggressive. I want to be like so aggressive with this deck, but I don't think it actually is as aggressive as I'd like it to be. So let's do 2 of those. This is definitely mid-range. I mean, it could be more aggressive than it is, but it's fine. 25, so we have to make 1 more cut. It's probably one of the cartouches. It's the shiny one. The shiny one's beautiful, but I don't want to give them extra information, so let's cut that. 24 and 16 lands, but we're playing Hour of Eternity, so I don't think that's a thing. We can cut the, well, we can leave the encampment in because that maybe lets us cast Oblivion at one point. It doesn't hurt our mana at all, really. I mean, it does a little tiny bit, right? Because it's taking away from Hour, possibly, or, well, we're playing mostly blue. We don't have that much red. And the entity gets things back. We have some flying. I don't hate this deck. I'm just not really sure what the last cut's supposed to be. I don't think that we can play 16 lands with Hour of Eternity and 2 Riverwinders. Like, yeah, we can cycle them, right? But we want to play them. So I think it's a 17 land deck. What is the cut? I think it might be Kindled Fury. The card is quite good on Spellweavers. Like, it really is. Maybe it's Commit. I mean, that card is good, but the thing about this card is when you don't really want to cast Memory most of the time, right? Because, like, then you're giving your opponent a chance to get 7 new cards and pretty much cast them before you, right? So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna. That card's great. Like, I get it. It's great, but I think that's the kind of like sword thumb here. That's not the. No, that's a weird term for it. That's what's sticking out to me in my mind. That doesn't quite fit. Because I really don't want to cut too many creatures because we have the Cartouches. This is still a Riddle Form deck, right? Because we have 10 non-creature spells, so that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then technically this, you know, right, if I'm counting Oblivion. Okay, let's make this work. I don't think I need to run out of the swamp because we have the encampment. So 5 mountains. Now let's go 8. So we have 9 islands total and 6 mountains total, and then the encampment. So that could be 1 swamp, 10 islands, 7 mountains. That's probably right. Okay. I think this deck is pretty good. I wanted it to be more aggressive, but I sort of just like couldn't help myself and took some of these like high-end cards. I mean, Serpent's gonna be pretty cheap. Like, I'm not worried about that. And we also could have taken a Drake Haven and like just slammed it and said, we're gonna be this deck now. And I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad because that card is great, but I'm not totally bummed out about how this deck turned out. So we'll see if it works. We have some nice spells, some nice payoff cards, so we shall see. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit for the first round.